طيب الآن بنبدأ بالhypothesis testing we will start with some introduction. The hypothesis is a statement about parameter, and we have two types of hypothesis or hypotheses. Null hypothesis, and it's denoted by H naught, and alternative is denoted by H1. When you have data, so at the end, you either reject H0 or accept H0. So your decision either reject or accept H0. Therefore, you have two types of error. The first one, either you reject H0 given H0 is true, or accept H0 given H1 is true. We measure these errors by their probabilities. So the first one, the first probability is alpha, is called significance level. Is a probability of type 1 error, probability of reject H0 if H0 is true. And beta is probability of type 2 error, accept H0, probability of accept H0 given H1 is true. If you compute probability of rejection H0 regardless of any condition, either H0 or H1, we call it power function, and it's denoted by beta or K. But in this class, we will call it beta. Let's take, just to know how to compute these probabilities, assume that you have a sample of size 100 taken from normal with mean mu and variance is known at 25. And you need to test mu less than or equal 0 versus H1 mu is greater than 0. And the rejection region or the critical region X bar is greater or equal 0.98. If you want to compute alpha, just standardize in terms of the normal 0,1, Z is greater than 0.98 minus mu under H0 on the border. So we will just substitute mu equals 0. Divided by sigma 5 over 100 over square root of 100. So you will get actually the value is 1.96, and the probability to the right, it can be computed from the table 0.025. Same thing for beta. Just in beta, if you want to calculate beta, you have to define at which value under H1. H1 mu is greater than 0, so we can compute it under mu equal 0.8, 0.9, 0.7, and so on. At 0.8, if you standardize and get the probability, you will have 0.64 here. Because accepted 0, it means that you have to compute the probability X bar less than or equal 0.98, and you will have 0.64. Now the power function, you have to compute the probability in general, probability of rejected 0. So when you standardize, you will just put 0.98 minus mu in general, divide by 1/2. So you have to compute the probability to the right of 1.96 minus 2 mu, or it can be written as 1 minus the CDF, the normal CDF, 1.96 minus 2 mu. This is increasing in mu, increasing function in mu, like this. In general, if you want to define alpha in general, we define it like supremum of a probability of reject H0 when theta belongs to null hypothesis. It means X belongs to S, belongs to the rejection region. S is rejection region. And the complement of S is the acceptance region. Now, finally, the non-randomized test of H0 versus H1 can be specified by the critical region. So we reject H0 if the data or X bar or X belongs to us. Otherwise, we will accept H0. And we will follow actually this class by another class next time. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.